This is the Sony XB20. It's not new in the market, but I thought my thoughts about this product might help at least a few people make their purchase decision. Firstly, the design and the build. It has a rubber casing all around which helps us grip this better, but you can't keep it clean for so long once you take it out of the box because it starts to attract oils from your hands and you can clearly see smudges and fingerprints. Also on the below surface there is this rubber cushion which follows with rubber casing with a little bit of dotted rubber texture to give that separation and to isolate the sound so that it doesn't crumble on whatever surface it's on. The size is still considered portable because you can carry it in your backpack and it's not as heavy as it looks, but it's not that compact that you can carry it in your pocket like you can do with the JBL Go speakers. You can actually take this with you on a shower because it has IPX5 rating, which is okay for a few spills, which is clearly water resistant, and hence the ports are closed with this flap for protection purpose. The front has this metal grille accompanied with some LED lighting around it which gives the speaker some character. The lights don't change colors, but they flicker according to the beats and you can customize it to your liking using the Sony Music Center app. The buttons on the top have the rubberized feel and the power button is probably made of plastic and the coating is slowly fading and it's just been a few months now. It has NFC for easy pairing which is handy, and clicking the phone button you can use it for calls, but I never ever did that, and the same button works to activate the Google Assistant and I did this too often, and I don't know if Siri works the same because I don't have an iPhone to test that. It has a play, pause and volume up down buttons for obvious reasons and a bass boost button which we'll talk in a moment, and there is this add button which necessarily helps you connect more speakers, up to 10 speakers, so that you can call up for a party with multiple speakers playing the same song at the same time. Now let's get a little deeper. The sound quality. I mostly leave the bass boost turned on because the low ends are really there, and for the price and the size I really appreciate the low ends it provides, and it doesn't overpower the mids, which is really necessary, but that doesn't mean this has the best possible bass. And by saying all that, I mean this has decent low ends, but it doesn't overpower the mids, and the mids are clear and the instruments are really crisp and the vocals are clear too, but I feel the high ends are very much recessed. But if that's what you're going for, this might be the one for you. The battery life claimed is 12 hours. I get around 7.5 to 8 hours playback time playing mostly with full volume, and if you lower the volume you might get a little bit more. It takes around 4.5 to 5 hours to completely charge, and the sad part is it's very long for a 2100 mAh battery, and I charge it using a 5 volts 2 amps adapter for your information. It's not USB-C and that's fine because the complete transition has not happened yet, at least in India, and it also has a 3.5mm jack to use it to play from your phone using aux cable. The major problem with this device is you can't use it while you're charging it, which is really a bummer because I usually connect it to my laptop and use it for editing purpose, and if the charging gets over, I'll have to switch it off to charge it. So basically I can't do both hearing and charging the same time. This is really a deal breaker for a lot of them, including me. The Bluetooth range should be good too because I had no problems up to around 35 to 45 feet without any issues, and I didn't test any further. So these are my thoughts about this speaker. Leave a like if you liked it and share what you think in the comment section below, and subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that bell icon just beside the subscribe button. So thanks for watching and see you all in the next one.